Have you ever felt like your career is just happening to you? Like you're on autopilot, just going through the motions? Well, you are definitely not alone. Today we're going to break down the legendary guide that's helped literally millions of people grab the steering wheel and find work that actually means something. What color is your parachute?
You know that feeling, right? You spend hours polishing your resume, you send it out into what feels like a black hole, and then crickets. You're left wondering if a real human even saw it. The modern job hunt can feel so impersonal, so chaotic, and, let's be honest, pretty demoralizing. This book gets that.
So what exactly is this thing? Well, it was first published way back in 1970 by Richard N. Bolles, and believe it or not, it's been updated every single year since then to stay on top of things. And it's not for one specific type of person. It's for job seekers, career changers, students, pretty much anyone who's ever looked at their career and thought, now what?
All right, so let's dive into the first big problem this book tackles head-on. Why is it stuck around for so long? Because it addresses something that's only gotten crazier over time. The absolute chaos of trying to find a job today.
I mean, the word of the day is disruption, right? Just think about it. You've got AI changing everything from writing to coding. You've got whole industries getting turned upside down. It creates so much uncertainty and makes it feel almost impossible to figure out where you fit in or what your next move should even be.
So, how do you deal with all that chaos? Well, this is where Parachute drops its big idea, its radical solution. Stop looking for a job. Seriously, start looking for yourself. It's a total game changer, a philosophy that puts you back in the driver's seat.
The book's co-author, Katharine just nails it with this quote. The whole point is to stop just reacting to whatever job listings pop up on your screen. Instead, you have to get proactive. You have to figure out who you are deep down, and then go find or even create the work that fits.
Okay, but how do you actually do that? This brings us to the most famous, most powerful tool in the entire book, the flower exercise. And look, this isn't some cheesy online quiz. It's a deep, 7-part self-inventory that helps you map out your entire professional DNA. These 7 petals are what make up your unique flower. It forces you to get super specific. First, people. Do you love big, collaborative teams, or are you at your best flying solo? Second, working conditions. Are you a classic 9-to-5 person, or do you need the freedom of remote work? Third, skills. What do you actually enjoy doing? Organizing things? Persuading people? Building stuff? Fourth, knowledge. What subjects do you just geek out on? Ancient history? Coding? Cooking? Fifth, salary. Let's be real. What do you need to earn, and what level of responsibility actually excites you? Sixth, geography. Where in the world do you want to be? And finally, the big one, number 7, purpose. What mission do you want your work to serve? See? It's about building a career from the inside out. Okay, so once you have this incredibly clear picture of yourself from the flower exercise, the book completely flips the script on how you actually go about finding the work that fits that picture. Okay, get ready for an aha moment, because this slide is a big one. Just look at the disconnect here. On the right, you have us, the job hunters, spending all our energy firing off resumes to online job boards. But on the left, that's how employers actually prefer to hire, from within, from people who can prove what they can do, or from a trusted referral. We're fishing in the completely wrong pond.
So how do you bridge that gap? The book gives you this brilliant strategy called the PIE method. It's a 3-step plan for building real connections. You start with P for practice, just low-stakes chats with people about stuff you're both interested in to build your confidence. Then you move to I for informational interviews, where you're just trying to learn from people who are already in the field. And only then, once you're armed with all that inside knowledge and a few friendly faces, do you go for the E, the actual employment interview. It's just a smarter, more human way to do things.
But look, a job search isn't just about strategy, is it? It's an emotional roller coaster. And Parachute knows this, dedicating a whole lot of time to helping you manage those inevitable ups and downs. I mean, this quote from the author himself, it's just so raw and relatable. He talks about being fired, walking outside into a sunny day, and just wondering how the world could keep spinning. The book doesn't shy away from that pain. It validates it and reminds you that if you're feeling that way, you are not alone.
And to fight back against that pain, the book offers this little piece of bumper sticker wisdom, which is honestly so powerful. Don't believe everything you think. It's a crucial reminder that those negative, self-critical thoughts that pop into your head, especially when you're down, they aren't facts. You can question them. You can change that inner story.
And finally, this amazing quote from Martin Luther King Jr. completely reframes the whole experience. Losing a job isn't a personal failure. It's a costly interruption, right? It's a detour you didn't plan for, but if you handle it right, it might just lead you somewhere even better than where you were originally headed.
So, with all that in mind, what's the final verdict? I mean, does a book that first came out in 1970 really have anything to say to us in our crazy AI-driven world?
The answer is a huge resounding yes. But, and this is a big but, Parachute is not a book you just read, it's a workbook disguised as a book. Its magic only gets unlocked when you actually do the exercises, especially that big flower exercise. It takes real commitment, but the payoff is a kind of deep, lasting clarity that is absolutely priceless.
And for that reason, we're giving it a final grade of a solid 9 out of 10. The core philosophy, know yourself first, is more critical now than ever. In a world that's changing so fast, your own internal compass is the one thing that will never go out of date. And this book gives you the tools to build it.
And the final lesson from Katharine Brooks is all about empowerment. The system in this book isn't a set of rigid rules. It's a framework. The real magic happens when you take these ideas and adapt them to create a career path that is 100% authentically you.
And if you want to go even deeper, Katharine Brooks has another fantastic book called You Majored in What, which is great for new grads. And to really master that networking strategy, check out Daniel Perot's book all about the PI method.
So we're going to leave you with this one big question to chew on. What would your ideal career actually look like if you built it from the inside out, based on who you are, not just on what jobs are posted online? As this book shows, thinking about that might just change everything.